I've been teaching now for almost 30 years, and during that time I have found many ways to encourage players to play in a relaxed way, from very, very beginners, perhaps in their first couple of lessons, who are tight and nervous, right through to advanced players of grade 8 level, everything in between, from the 4-year-old right through to adults. And everyone enjoys this as well, myself included. Fingerless gloves, known to me and my pupils as the Floppy Fluppets. The idea is that often in a piano lesson, and I'm sure other teachers experience this, when I ask a pupil perhaps to play in a certain way, a staccato note, we get a locked, tight forearm or gripping into the keys. Other pupils don't really know how to relax a wrist, and with the modern world it seems that the 7-year-old and the 4-year-old suffer from as much tension as we as adults also experience throughout our playing lives. These seem to help. One size fits most, and on the back I have a small red bobbly nose attached with, to use the trade name, Velcro. The idea is that the pupil plays a note with any finger, whatever you and them are comfortable with, or more than one note. The teacher or the pupil, when they get to understand how to do it, will hold the red nose at a suitable distance and height to encourage the wrist to go forward. And the red nose sticks. And they love it when the red nose, and they can get the hand forward and get the red nose to stick. It gives great delight. This encourages natural relaxation of the wrist. Gone are the tight forearms, hands. It also encourages playing using the whole arm rather than just the fingers. And because it's fun, it adds extra relaxation. While the children, or anyone for that matter, are laughing and having fun, their body and muscles are naturally relaxing and allowing their bodies to work in a natural way, just as when our arm would hang by our side and we're walking along. But this produces the same thing. They can obtain these or borrow them to take home, and otherwise I just give them a little red nose, even something drawn on a post-it note to hold, and very, very quickly they get the association between the feeling of relaxation. Once they've felt what it's like, they can then reproduce it in pieces without the gloves. But even with the gloves, it's great fun. So I hope this little tip will find its way maybe into some others' lessons to solve some of those problems of tension. And the following short clip is one of my tiny 4-year-olds doing this at home with her mum.
Yeah. Okay, go on. One more. Beautiful.
As you can see, it's working. She's enjoying it, and it's producing the forward movement rather than the tight backward movement, which has its place later on perhaps in fast octaves and other technical passages, but at this stage I find it's better to keep the children very relaxed with a forward movement, and arm weight produced in this way seems to also produce a good tone. And they love it, and we have a lot of fun in the lessons. The fun and laughter during working with these floppy fluppets also produces a natural relaxation in the muscles and the body, allowing the body to work in the most comfortable and natural way that it possibly can, through fun and laughter. So I hope that this little tip might be able to be shared and enjoyed with some other teachers in their lessons to help solve some of the problems of tension.